Hi there, it's Darlene. Well, you better strap in because I've got a lot to tell you about Seven Figure Accelerator and how Philip Johansson is, he's stealing commissions, he is falsely reporting sales, and we have proof of it now. So check this out. You'll see here in the pictures of people who just made a commission, you'll see Joanna Leyen Bacon made an $1,800 high ticket commission. Wow. Now, look at under comments. She replied and says, "Don't know why I'm being tagged in this because it was 1132 and it's already been stolen back off me like so many other commissions." And then it goes on and she shows where she got notified of it from her autoresponder. And then she shows the proof in Copecart where she says, poof, it's gone. And here is the proof in Copecart. It is not there. That $1,800 is not there. So I trotted on over to Instagram and started following Joanna Leyen Bacon because I knew that she isn't with Seven Figure Accelerator anymore. And yet she was a top earner and one of their head coaches, and she was very, very active up until about December of last year. And then she left suddenly, as did so many others actually. But now she is finally coming forward and she's saying what it was actually like in there, how her commissions have been stolen, and many, many other problems. I'm going to be showing you these. First of all, Joanna has a reel here, and I'm going to show you that. And then she took it back up in her stories on the same day. And this was about 2 days ago. And so I'm going to show you them. Now, that's about long enough for TikTok. So tomorrow night, I actually have proof of a lot of what she's saying. And no, I am not collaborating with her. I've never spoken to this person before. And in fact, the last I heard, she hated my guts. So no problem. But hey, she's coming out now. And I am so hats off. Yay, Joanna, go. So, yeah, but I do have proof of much of what she's saying. Like, you can doubt her. I mean, she would know. So check this out. This is the reel that she did.
If you are being drawn into high-ticket affiliate marketing by emails like this, then I'm about to call the bullshit on the bullshit. This is the brand that I started high-ticket affiliate marketing with last year. I went in, made a lot of money very, very quickly. I got their 100K award. I flew out to Dubai to their mastermind. I became one of their top coaches and used to run their training calls. So let me actually explain how this works. People are sharing these emails and you're thinking that that person has earned $1,800, right? But what they're not telling you is that the chances are that someone paid with the payment plan. And there's a clause in your email that says that you will only be paid the percentage of what they've paid, which makes sense business-wise. That absolutely makes sense. And if people make all their payments, you will make that. But what they're not telling you is that they're sharing the same email every single month. This one as an example, right? I get an email and it says I've earned $473. I share that on my social media. All my friends think I've made $473. But the reality is I log in and I've made $43. Now, what's going to happen is the company is then going to send that same email out next month saying that I've earned $473, but I'll actually get paid $43. So in 10 months, my friends are going to think I've made $4.7 thousand on a sale that I've only earned $400 on. Be careful with this smoke and mirrors, because if people are showing you these emails but they're not actually showing you their back end, the chances are that they're lying. And here's the proof. Here's one of the top affiliates who actually says that, oh, it's an old email, but I'm still going to share it because it's going to get me some more sales.
Can you just imagine how many of those top affiliates are doing exactly this and putting up those bullshit sales figures just to make it look like they're still earning so that hopefully they can grab your money? Well, check out the stories that Joanna posted that very same day, and it goes into far more detail. This is just freakishly bad what's happening in Seven Figure Accelerator.
You are being drawn into high-ticket affiliate marketing by emails like this, then I'm about to call the bullshit on the bullshit. This is the brand that I started high-ticket affiliate marketing with last year. I went in, made a lot of money very, very quickly. I got their 100k award. I flew out to Dubai. Okay, so I know my last reel was a little bit spicy. If you follow me, you'll know that I've never spoke shit about things I've been part of before. Like, they've always served me. Yes, that company did pay me a lot of money. I'm very, very grateful for that. But there comes a time when you just have to open your mouth, and last week became a bit of a catalyst for me. Someone that I introduced to that program, we've been chatting back and forwards for a very long time. They thought that that program was the right fit for them. They joined it last week, and the commission was obviously granted to me because it was cookie to me. I was recognised on social media, the money was paid into my account, and then funnily enough the next day it was taken off me, and well, we all know who that went to, don't we? And it just made me think, I'm not going to sit there and have my mouth shut anymore. Like, 9 months I've kept my mouth shut, and I've tried to switch off my energy from it. I've tried to like just forget about it and move on. But when like people are genuinely being done over like that, I just can't keep my mouth shut anymore. Like I said in my caption, like, that happened to me multiple times. Like, I would prove that someone was cookie to me as an affiliate. I would prove that that sale was mine, and I would literally fight to the bone showing them that it was mine. And it was always a case of like, either like it or lump it. Like, we either take your whole income away or you lose that grand. And obviously at that time, like, I had a newborn baby. I couldn't just lose an income. I'd retired my partner. I couldn't just be like, oh, I need to leave this. So I just lumped it. Like, I lost a grand every now and again. And, you know, when you earn a lot of money, like, it maybe didn't make such a difference. But now I look back at it and I think, if that just happened to one person and they made that one sale and then they lost that one sale because they fancy giving it to someone else, like, it's not okay. Like, it's really not okay. And like I said as well, that isn't even the reason I left. Like, there is so much there that you don't understand. But seriously, like, losing the commissions was one thing. Like, qualifying for my dream car, which I worked so hard for. Like, I remember when I got that 100th sale and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get my dream car, I'm gonna get a trip to the Maldives, I've qualified for all these different things, and then none of it was paid. We were asking for so long, like, when can we get it, and just told like it's not a priority, XYZ, and it was just ridiculous. And you know what gets me is that there are so many people who work for that program who know this. They know that sales are stolen. They know that sales are granted to favourites. They know that there's top affiliates that are going in and stealing sales from like vulnerable people. They know that the incentives that are being promised by the company aren't being paid. They know all the stuff that I know, which I'm not going to repeat, but they still choose to promote that. Like, it genuinely sickens me to my stomach. I actually wonder how some people sleep at night. But yeah. And like I said, all of that stuff that I just spoke about isn't even the worst of it. Isn't even the reason I left. The reason I left is so much worse than that. But I can never repeat it because it puts a lot of people into a spot of bother, which I'm not going to do. But yeah, do with that information what you will. I think people have always questioned why I went off and created my own affiliate program. And they think that I talk about this now to promote my thing, and I've been running my own program for the last 5 months. I've never spoken out about this. So I haven't used this to build my program. I've just got to that point where I'm fed up of seeing it. And yeah, they will always say, oh, she's only talking shit because she wants to promote her own thing. I don't want you to join me. I don't want you to watch this and join me because I'm telling you the truth about another program. I just want to warn vulnerable people that the smoke and mirrors are there. The proof is there. Everything I can say, I can back up with proof. Like I said, people question why I created my own affiliate program. It's because as a coach, I struggled with, number one, the way my students were being spoken to, but number two, what they were being taught wasn't what we were then teaching them on the calls of what was actually working for us. So what was actually working for us was different from the training. So I was constantly reteaching. I was getting unhappy students, and I just wanted to find a place and create a place that was a safe space for them, that they could feel heard and like they could give their voice and they could be listened to. Like, I just wanted somewhere that can teach someone how to make money online and none of the bullshit. That's as simple as why I created my own thing. I couldn't sit back and ethically promote that program, so I created my own with 2 of the other top coaches. It is as simple as that. It wasn't out of greed. It was out of, I love this concept. I don't want to promote that. It's not ethical, so I'm going to create one that is. Okay, gonna jump off my soapbox now. It's taken up enough of my energy. I don't want to think about it anymore. It's been 9 months of holding on to that, 9 months of not talking about it, 9 months of keeping my mouth shut, and, you know, having to just say that I moved on. Like, I didn't just move on, like, things really did happen that meant that I couldn't stay there. So, you know, people have to question, like, the reviews that are there, the person that's sharing information from inside. There's reasons why 20 or 30 of us flew out to Dubai and then the next month everyone left. Like, there's a reason for that. Whether some of those people went back, that's up to them, but there is a reason for all of that. And I am not willing to sit here and be questioned on why I left constantly and speculation. So I thought it's easier just to put it out in the open, and there we go. Now you have it.
So stay tuned. In about 24 hours, I'll drop part 2. I'm working on it right now, which will actually prove much of what she just said in my own observations. So she's definitely not just speaking out of her butt. So you hang on there, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.